Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Den.
.podcast.
The Den .podcast is our Instagram. Make sure you follow it. That's THEDEN .podcast. All right.
Just in case you can't spell it.
Just in case you can't spell it.
Today we have Gabe.
Gabe is back.
Yes.
I'm back finally
From his trip.
after 5 months.
We lose one.
Definitely not 5 months.
We gain another.
Yeah, he's finally back, and then we're still in short one. So we'll eventually have the four of us all together again, and through that episode that we talked about, where we're actually going to talk about who we are, because we've yet to do any type of introductions.
We've still yet to do introductions, you know?
Whatever.
This one guy.
This is what we're recording right now, episode 7. So at this point, fuck it. Do you guys need introductions? Like, what's the point?
No, we're still going to give them a joke.
Yeah, we need to.
Episode 10. That's going to be a special episode.
Episode 10 is going to be introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go, yeah.
In case you guys are wondering about my hat, it says Golf, also known as Golf Wang, also known as Tyler the Creator's merch, because his new album dropped today. Today is May 17th.
Yes, that's correct.
The day we're recording this, who the hell knows when you guys are going to see it, but Igor just dropped. Fantastic album.
Yeah, I heard it was Frankers. It was really good.
It's amazing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great album. He killed it like always. By the time this episode comes out, the album's going to be like at least 4 weeks, 3 weeks old.
Yeah.
It's going to be a month. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so Gabe, where have you been? Talk to us.
I did a 15 transatlantic day cruise, which the first 7 days were literally just at sea, crossing the Atlantic, losing 4 hours of sleep because we had to do 4 different time changes.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How often did you switch time changes? How often did you switch time zones?
So we did, we got on the boat on the ship on Saturday, and our first time change was Tuesday to Wednesday night. And then we had one from Wednesday to Thursday night, another one from Thursday to Friday,
Jeez.
and our last one from Friday to Saturday.
Were all your time changes like at night? Or
Yeah,
later?
so it was like, it would be like 2:30, it would go from like 2:29 till 3:30.
Okay, so it wasn't like in the middle of the day. That would
Yeah,
been,
no,
that would have been, late.
that
That would have
would've
been awesome.
That would have been horrible. Yeah, it was a study abroad through the university, so I had to take class.
Right.
So I had class every day. We were at sea from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., which with the time loss was horrible, waking up
Oh,
early.
that's so true.
Yeah.
Damn, that's right.
And like, because there's no internet or anything when we're at sea, your phones don't change automatically. So you have to rely on like the ship time. Your stateroom has a phone in it, and you have to rely on that time basically.
Wow, right.
Like,
Because
if
of
you're-
course, you don't have internet, so
Yeah.
it doesn't automatically update itself, huh? That's
Yeah. So
That's
like,
actually pretty crazy.
yeah, that's fucked.
You have to pay for the internet, or no, you weren't allowed to?
so we were allowed to if we wanted to. So yeah, like for the. They have an application that you can use for free, and it's like tells you the ship's itinerary, all that stuff. But like, if you want to use internet for like social media or anything else, you have to pay for it, which is really annoying.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Literally, I probably like 5 or 6 days. I eventually did a pay as you go internet because like getting communication with people and stuff like that, and like I still ranked up like $60 on that.
Yeah, so you always said $60 on internet.
Yeah.
In a week.
And like, yeah, basically, because it was 99 cents a minute. So it's basically like all that time was like less than an hour probably.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
$60.
Holy fuck, that's
yeah.
crazy. Wow. Yeah, that sucks.
And then that was just
Terrible.
like me turning it on for a couple of minutes, using whatever I needed to do and turning it off.
Damn. Yeah, that sucks.
There was
That's
definitely one time that I forgot to turn it off, and I ranked like $12 on the charge, even though I used it for like a minute or two.
Wow, that sucks. That's so whack. Yeah, cruises are like super expensive between like the internet,
Exactly.
like the there's like those like drink things that you can do. Like they're all just super fucking expensive.
But if you think about it, like it's not that expensive altogether, because because I did the study abroad, it was probably a little bit more expensive. But when it was just through the cruise, it was like the drink package I think was for like the unlimited basically was like $1,600, but that's for 5 days.
Yeah.
For 15 days, my bad.
Yeah, that's
15
true.
days, and it's literally all you can drink.
That's like free money right there.
Yeah, like if you buy probably
Free
like
money?
Free money. Well, you know.
I mean, if you buy like more than like 3 drinks in one day, which a lot of people do on a cruise, especially a transatlantic, you're making up your money so
That's
fast.
True. That makes sense. Hi, Jay.
Hi.
That's pretty cool though. And what were you studying though over there?
So it was a hospitality at sea. So the class I took was cruise line management and operations. So like we basically learned about the history of cruise lines, how they operate, the different like departments within a cruise line, all that different stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, that's interesting because you were like, it actually makes sense that you were
On a cruise, yeah.
Studying that.
So like we even the general manager of the cruise. So like each cruise has a general manager who's in charge of basically the hotel side of the cruise line of the ship. So like the housekeeping, all the staterooms, all that stuff, all the food, all that kind of stuff. He's in charge of that. So he actually gave us a personal tour of the galley and like
What's a galley?
Galley is the kitchen in the ship.
Okay.
It's called the galley on the ship. So like he gave us a tour of the kitchen, and like just below, like behind the scenes, the laundry room, all that stuff, just showing us behind the scenes. So it was really cool.
And you were working as well, like with them, or no? They were you were just learning.
We were just learning. It was just like so we were we had class in the morning, and then once we were done with class, you were done for the day.
Right, and you can do whatever you want.
Right,
you can do whatever you want.
It was like a fully functioning cruise ship, right? Like those people there that weren't like part of the study abroad thing.
So transatlantic cruises are mainly older people who have the time to go on these 14, 15-day cruises. So our group was probably average of like 21, 22 year old, like on average, and we probably brought down the average age of the ship down to probably like 60s, 50s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it was.
Of course, yeah. There's probably so many old people.
Definitely anybody who was young or like below 28, 29, definitely associated with our group.
Okay.
So like it was. Like, we definitely built more people as the cruise went on because younger people were finding us.
Yeah, makes sense. That's cool.
Like, there was this one couple who were on their honeymoon that they started hanging out with the FIU, which is the university group, just because they were probably like...
What else were you going to do?
Yeah, they were like 28 and everybody else was like in their 60s, 70s, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably super boring for like the people that actually attended the cruise. But...
I mean, the people who were there and were like had their fun and all that stuff. There's always stuff to do on the ship.
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do a 15-day cruise.
That's
like,
crazy.
Like a 15-day cruise, sure, but like not where you're a week out of that. You're in the water, like in the ocean. Like I would go mad. I don't know.
A week in the ocean is pretty crazy. I remember I spent like one day in the ocean before I reached like another part. When I was
exactly. It sucks. Like
it's
those ocean days, like on a cruise, like the worst part of the cruise. So it's just like I don't know. That's crazy.
It wasn't as bad just because we did have class in the morning, and like there was a club on board, like one of the areas that turned into a club, so we would hang out there at night. Originally we weren't supposed to get a drink package, and then the drink package they gave us was just beer and wine, and then right before we got on the cruise. The company changed how their drink packages was designed.
Oh.
So when we got on the cruise, our new drink packages was beer, wine, and liquor.
Oh, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
So people definitely took advantage of that.
Of course.
Definitely, there was a 24-hour pub that was open on the ship always.
Awesome.
And there will always be students there at like 2:30, 3 a.m.
That's
drunk.
the thing. At that point, like, when you're 7 days in like over water, like what else is there to do but drink?
Yeah.
Like honestly.
And
drink
gamble.
And gamble, exactly.
Yeah, gamble, yeah. That's fine. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, where was it that you went, like, where you actually
where
worked at?
So our first port was. Jesus, what was our first port? It was so long ago.
It's okay, no worries. You can tell us the recent ones and then you can backtrack, you know?
Yeah, I think I've.
In the meantime, Louis, how's your
No, I think
brain
right
work? Are you healed? Oh, it's not already there. Oh, it's going away.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's going away, though.
It's going away, yeah.
That's good.
I got new medication.
Is it
That's
helping?
good.
Yeah.
Is it like a cream or pills?
Oh, cream.
Cool.
I put the cream on. It was
It's
like easy peasy. Yeah, I just like slapped that shit.
Slap that shit.
Yeah. Let me check the other ones. See, look, you can.
You have more than one?
Yeah, you can see right there. Those two.
Oh my god.
Yeah, those are 2 as well. So you have 3 in total.
Yeah.
Bye, Gia.
Goodbye.
Punta Delgada. That was our first port stop.
Where's that?
It's a small island in the Atlantic Ocean. It's under Portugal, but it's just a small island.
Part of
It's-
Spain?
Huh? No, Portugal.
It's part of Portugal.
Yeah, like
Okay.
it's under it's Punta Delgada, Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a small island off, still in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It was literally like we got there. We were there from noon till 8, so we had to be back on the ship by 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 7 hours if you got off right at noon. Small island, like I said. We walked around, got a beer, went to the mall, got Wi-Fi for the first time in a week. Everybody definitely sat down for a good like half an hour and just like did everything they needed to do. If it was school, because we had projects to still do and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because
You were taking that while you had other classes going on?
No, we only had the class on board the ship, but
But you were doing like projects?
yeah. So before we got on board, they sent us like all this stuff we had to do in order to prepare, and like we got on board the week finals ended, so a lot of us weren't able to actually work on this stuff beforehand. So there were definitely people who like sat down and did projects that were due the next day and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
and you had finals and midterms like on the ship, right?
So we didn't have any tests or anything like that. It was like
Oh, okay.
we had for my class, we had a like a case study that we had to do research on before we got on the ship, and one of those days we were present on the ship, and then once we got on the ship as well, we were assigned groups, and a group project we did by the end of the 7-8 days of
Okay,
class.
so projects mostly. That's good.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I haven't gotten my grade back, but I expect to get an A.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't hard.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's interesting.
And I doubt
It's
they would
different.
like grade you harshly for that, right? Like I doubt they would be like assholes about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly,
Like, you know,
yeah.
it's like-
Oh, I need to actually send her the information. I forgot about that.
Well, you got time now. Now you
Yeah.
remembered. You know,
Yeah,
we'll try
exactly.
to remember you. We'll try to remind you.
I'll
at the
try to
end of this.
remember you.
Yeah, remember. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. When my parents killed me because I didn't send that information.
Sure.
So where else you go?
So we had our first port day on Saturday, which was like literally a week after we had left. Sunday we had another day at sea. Monday we ported at Funchal, Portugal again. Literally one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
Yeah.
Like, it's incredible. It's really hard to describe. It's just amazing. It has a cable car on the island that takes you up to the peak, not the full peak, but like one of the peaks by the town, and it has a cathedral up there that you can go to, and like the views from up there are gorgeous.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
literally like I definitely want to go back there and check that place out. Like,
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then we had another day at sea, and then we had our first port call in Spain, which was Cadiz, I believe, which is right before going to the Strait of Gibraltar and all that stuff. There wasn't too much to do in there. It was people went to different tours on that day. I'm trying to remember. No, that's the day I did a sherry tasting tour too.
That's you told me about it. That's
So,
awesome.
we went to a vineyard and they like gave us a tour of the vineyard. they set us down and gave us different sherries, which is a type of wine. Showed us all the barrels and all the storerooms, all that kind of fun stuff.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you stay in Spain for like a good amount of time, or were you like there for like one day?
So we were at a port call each day for one day, and then we went to another port in Spain.
Okay, I got you.
So like we had that day in Cadiz. We had that day in Cadiz, which was on Tuesday, I believe. No, Wednesday. It was Wednesday because Tuesday was another sea day. Wednesday. Then on Thursday we were in Malaga. Cool. Malaga again was amazing. Just the buildings and the brickwork and the ground is all just gorgeous. Like it's like no other city you've ever been to. Right. Like you're gonna talk about your trip later. I don't know if you're going to Malaga. Like highly recommend it, even if it was just passing through. That was a lot of fun. Picasso's actually from Malaga.
Right.
So we went to the Picasso Museum and saw a lot of his work. The Picasso Museum had an exhibition about his wife and her story and how it like influences his art and all that stuff. And like the whole story is beautiful and tragic.
Right.
And everything you can expect from Picasso. There was electric scooters in the city. And we rented those, and that's a lot of fun. I really recommend that if you've never done it.
Could becoming a new thing where you can have the electric scooters. You can just click on your phone. And
So like a lot of cities, even here in the U.S., they have the like bike program. So like there's bike racks that you can just rent the bike and ride in within the city.
Yeah.
So the electric scooters are more or less the same thing. And how they work is there's a phone application you download. You put your payment information in there, whatever. All the scooters have like QR codes that you scan the QR code. It like unlocks the scooter and powers it up. You ride it to wherever you want to ride it, and then you turn it off with the same QR code. And like you can park it basically wherever you want.
Yeah, it just turns off. That's awesome. And you have to. I'm assuming you have to take it back like to like a dock or something.
So
like, where do you get it from?
So the one I did in Malaga, which is was Lime, which is a US based company. They also have it here in Miami, at Miami Beach. Those are wherever they are. It tells you on the app where they're located. You just walk to them and you pick them up, and then you can. Most cities have restrictions on where they can park, so the app tells you those restrictions. But honestly, you can park them basically in any corner or like any bike rack or basically anywhere out of the way. But like they're just located throughout the city.
That's cool.
Use the app.
Yeah, that's super convenient. Yeah, we've seen them here, and they have like those bike sharing things. Also, the same thing that is like you can rent out a bike out. But I think those bike things you do have to take them back to the dock. That's why I was asking. Like,
no,
like,
I see them all the time, like just lying around like in Miami.
Right, but I don't think you're supposed to.
No, of course not. But like people just do it.
Right. Yeah.
Like, but I also did it in Barcelona. I stayed 3 nights in Barcelona. Our cruise ended in Barcelona. Stayed a couple extra nights. The hostel I stayed in had those located inside of them that you can rent. It was 19 euros for the entire day, cool. But the only thing you had to return it back to the hostel when you were done.
Oh, okay, that's awesome.
But like that was nice because you would take that one from the hostel, and then when you wanted to walk around, get coffee, shop, whatever, and you parked it, you can actually like lock it up and keep it parked where you know nobody else is gonna take it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even check if my hostels have any of that. Now that I thought about it, I just checked for my hostels. I just checked like all the basic things.
Towels, make sure.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking towels.
Yeah.
But I check for all the basic things. Like go there, they have places I can do laundry. I pick the places. Like if I found a place that like had breakfast included, I pick that. Shit like that.
Breakfast is probably gonna be cereal and sandwiches.
Yeah. It's that's the plan. The plan is well. Let me just talk about my trip.
No, go right ahead.
So I'm doing a 30-day backpacking excursion across Europe. Can't fucking wait! I'm so excited. I leave June 4th and I come back July 4th. I don't know how the scheduling works out. I don't know if this episode is gonna be when I'm already out, or it might be like the week before. No, actually, yeah, this should be like I should be already gone. So yeah, so we're our plan is to record a ton of episodes while I'm gone. Record a ton of episodes now. Before I leave, so that when I'm gone, we could just have. I'm just gonna schedule them all to upload. Because we should have we started it too late. The reason he wasn't in any of the episodes for so long was because of that trip. Because we had the idea, we did the first 2 episodes, and then he left. So that's why it was just these next
couple more episodes.
Yeah, I think it was like probably 4 episodes without him, and now he's back. So yeah, so we're just gonna record all of it now. So yeah, I'm doing.
I thought there was a movie about that, right? Where the guy goes on a trip to backpacks like throughout Europe. I could have sworn this
Probably.
Was, yeah.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Probably, yeah, I don't know.
It's a common thing a lot of people do.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, it's so I'm hitting 11 different cities, 9 different countries. So I'm landing in Lisbon, Portugal. After Lisbon, I'm taking a flight to Madrid. Then I'm taking a train to Barcelona. After Barcelona, I'm taking a train to Paris. From Paris, a flight to Rome. Then a train to Venice, a train to Zurich, Switzerland, and then a train to Berlin, a train to Amsterdam, and then a flight to Glasgow, Scotland, and then a flight to London. I'm super fucking. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's gonna be such an awesome trip.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. And we're doing all the tourist stuff like while we're we're going to the Colosseum, the Fountain of Trevi, the Vatican, Paris. Obviously, we're going to the Louvre, the Eiffel Tower. We're doing all the touristy stuff. The city that I'm probably most excited for is probably Glasgow, Scotland. One, because I'm so fucking down to go inside a castle, because they have so many castles in Scotland. I can't wait to go and just explore a castle. And then. Also, because I'm planning a tour to a Scotch distillery, to a whiskey distillery there in Scotland. So you do a tour of the distillery, and they let you try different types of Scotch. They let you try a 5-year Scotch, a 10-year Scotch, and a 15-year Scotch. It's going to be amazing.
That sounds amazing.
And I'm going to try my best to buy a bottle and bring it back home. It should be kind of easy because it's my second to last stop. So
it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem at all. It's my second to last.
Hopefully,
if it was one of my first stops, I would have been screwed because I couldn't carry a bottle in my backpack for 30 days.
Yeah.
This is my second to last stop, so I should be fine. The most days we're spending in a city is 4 days, 3 nights, which is the big cities like Rome, Paris. The smallest amount of days that we're spending in a city is 1 night, 2 days. Which is the small cities like Lisbon, Portugal, and Venice. I've heard there's not a lot of stuff to do in Venice. It's just cool to go.
And yeah, because all the water,
Yeah, it's just
go around. It's pretty cool.
You get to swim, It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's illegal to swim there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. I'm still waiting for my dad to. Well, I need to just talk to my parents because I've been recuperating since Wednesday night when I got back.
Continue. Yeah, you're good.
So I've had cold and I've been just trying to regain sleep and all that stuff. And so I need to talk to my parents because I have my sister's graduation in Panama on June 8th. So,
yeah, because he's trying to tag along for the last leg of my trip.
Yeah.
Which, he just has to. I mean, as of today, it is like I said, it's May 17th. I leave June 4th.
Yeah.
You got less than 20 days.
I know.
Actually, about 20.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to call them today, so we'll see what happens.
We'll try to remind you again, just like the other thing about that trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea.
Well, of course
not.
It was turning the paperwork.
Great.
Up.
Yeah, of course. I remember that.
There you go, paperwork.
Yeah, I'm just surprised I was able to get a month off work. It literally couldn't have come at a better time because the people I'm doing the trip with are my two stepbrothers. And they graduate from high school. They graduate from high school June 2nd. and we leave June 4th. Like so, it was the perfect time. Like it was a great timing. We planned it out so well.
The timing is perfect for you, basically.
I've been planning this trip for like a year, and like it's crazy that it's already here.
That's super cool.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
You're doing well.
Yeah, good job.
Did you start the timer again?
Sorry.
Fucking Lewis, man.
Come on,
I know,
Lewis.
man. Every time.
And you can talk about your trip, I guess.
No, I will talk about my trip.
No, you will talk about your trip.
I will talk
You
about
better
my
talk
trip.
about your trip.
And I guess I will.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, what's going on?
So I'm going to Japan. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be like a 2-week study abroad in Japan, studying anthropology.
Ooh.
It's going to be pretty cool. It starts like May 27, and then I come back like around June 6. So I'll be here when you're gone, basically.
You come back June. Yeah, I see. Okay.
And then so it's gonna be like 2 weeks. We're gonna be like talking to foreign students, like going on tours around the area.
Oh wait.
I mean, I may have said it wrong.
No. I'm saying technically you're gonna be the foreign student.
Yeah.
Because you said I'm gonna be talking to a foreign student. You're gonna be the foreign student.
Look at the racist over here.
You assume that they're foreign, but you're going to their country. You're foreign, Lewis.
I'm gonna talk to what do you call people who are like already in the homeland? Then? They just doing something.
Local students?
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking. Yeah, locals. Yeah, locals.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to the locals. See what's up. It's gonna be pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of stuff that my girlfriend wants to go to.
But you have no interest?
But I don't mind.
He doesn't care. He's just going.
He's just going, tagging along.
I'm surprised that you knew the dates. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
That took me
because
by
I have my
surprise.
classes now. Like I'm taking my classes before the actual trip itself happens. Like it's a class in my school, and then we take the class during like the whole period of the trip.
Wait, but do you take classes when you're over there?
Yeah. Basically, it's like
Okay.
the trip is the class, where you're taking notes throughout the journey.
I
to
see.
write down for
Wait,
your
so it's not like you're
project.
actually taking a class. Like it's more like you're like.
The experience.
experience is-
Experience is
Cool.
okay, yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I have to write down a project. Like once I finish the trip, like there's a whole bunch of projects I have to do. There's like 2 of them that I have to do. It's like a presentation and like a book. Not a book, sorry.
You have to write a book.
No,
You have to
not
write
a
an
book. I'm sorry,
entire
I said it wrong.
book.
I said it wrong. It's just like I don't know what you call it because
A report.
yeah, report.
Yeah.
There you go, something like that.
What city are you going to?
Well, we're going to
Take my
Tokyo.
questions.
No, this is a good question. I know some of the cities. Okay, we're going to Tokyo,
Okay.
Kyoto,
Okay.
and I don't know the last one. But
Dude, you're so
Oh
close.
my
You're
God.
2 out of 3. Come on.
2 others. How do you know this?
What do you mean?
Tokyo, Kyoto, and I don't know the last one.
All right. Whatever.
Come
Yeah.
on.
But we're definitely gonna try to go to a Disneyland over there, Japan Disneyland. It might be pretty cool.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
that would be really
Because it's like $60 to get in, which
Wow.
is relatively cheaper than
Super
like,
cheap.
over here.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So it's much better. And if we can't do that, then we'll try figuring out something else. There's from what I've seen, like from what my girlfriend's been researching, there's a whole bunch of stuff that she definitely wants to go to. There's like Pokemon centers, a whole bunch of nerd stuff. There's
Yeah,
Naruto Land as well that they've created.
Naruto Land. Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
I want to go
girl-
to Japan as an anime fan. Tokyo.
True. And like my girl in my class, like she said that Naruto Land is like a place where you can just find like it's all just Naruto. It's like everything.
I mean,
Everybody's
not
doing the
the
Naruto ninja run.
everybody's running like.
That's all I see. All I see is like whenever they're like not stopped doing something and they're moving, it's just a Naruto ninja run. Like
Exactly.
no walking.
No way.
It's just group of people doing that. Like,
That's wild.
That's hilarious.
that's what I see when I think about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And there's some other places that I think would be pretty interesting to me. Definitely the food. I would definitely enjoy the food a lot there.
How do you know?
I love sushi. And I love like Japanese food. I think it's really good.
Sushi
And-
is a Japanese American creation, though. You have to remember that.
No, wasn't the cream cheese in the sushi Japanese American created? Because I'm pretty sure sushi itself is Japanese.
I don't know. I don't know if that like our Chinese food isn't real Chinese food, but I don't know about Japanese food.
Wait, what happened? Was I saying Chinese? Or
No,
no,
I'm just
no.
saying,
He
like-
was just saying Chinese.
Like I know our Chinese food is nothing like their Chinese, like actual
Okay.
Chinese food.
Yes,
so
that's
I don't
true.
know if
Yeah.
I don't know if the
We
guy-
don't,
that's
if
what
we
I
don't get
saw.
the full experience here. We just get a taste, basically,
of what.
of like how it actually is over there. Like over here is just like a select group of like.
Yeah, it's mostly just sushi.
Exactly. Over there, they have more variety, and I'm really interested in to see what I could get over there.
That's
You know,
you should try.
I'm really excited.
Yeah,
You should try shark or whale, the dolphin.
pretty sure they can't eat well.
I mean, they technically can't, but they
Yeah,
do.
I'll try some cats and dogs too.
Do it. Do that.
I'm looking at that. Looking at that meal over there.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. It's gonna be a fun trip. Yeah, you guys are doing trips for like school related stuff, and I'm just like, feel fuck school. I'm just going on my trip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's also perfect as well. Your own personal trip is the best trip.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the backpack is humongous that I'm taking, and I have zero clue how much clothes I can actually fit inside. So I'm just gonna stuff it as much as possible, and then I'll figure out how I do laundry. Like I'll figure out when I have to do laundry because I have no clue. Like how often I don't know how often I have to do laundry because I don't know how much clothes actually fits inside.
And
Yeah.
you don't know where as well, right?
No,
the
where
hostels,
almost all my
yeah.
hostels have them.
Okay. never mind.
Hostels. The hostel I was at, if I can remember correctly, it was €4 to use the washer and €3 to use the dryer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, not at all.
Yeah. So.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm just not looking forward to the flights over there. The flight over there and back. It's just
Alright, what time are the flights?
I leave here at 4,
4, and you get there in the morning then?
5 a.m.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
good though. What I would recommend is take like sleeping medication, or just don't sleep at all at night and try to sleep as much on the plane.
Yeah, so
And then when you get there, is stay up until 7 or 8 o'clock at night and
Yeah.
then crash.
yeah, that's my plan. My plan is to take a sleeping pill when I get on the plane. So the thing is, I have like a connecting flight. Like I have to fly to Philly first, and then so once I get on the plane from Philly to go
yeah.
over there, I'm gonna take a sleeping pill, sleep the whole flight, and then I get there at 5 a.m. June 5th. So as soon as we get there, our plan is to go to the hostel, check in, we leave our bags, and we go. And then let's say we're off.
So the hostel, you might not be able to check in until a certain time, but you'll be able to drop off your bags.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the hostel I can't check in until 3, but I talked
Yeah.
to them already, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can drop off your bags
Yeah,
whenever."
exactly.
So yeah.
And what does the hostel do? Does that bring the bags with you or something like that? Or like, I'm confused now.
A hostel is like it's like a place you stay for the night.
Okay, so it's like a quick place you stay for the night. I saw you dropped off your bags and you went like somewhere else and you came back.
Like he needs to like drop off the bags of the hostel.
Drop off the
for
bags, so I don't have
night.
to carry it for the
Yeah.
whole day.
Oh, okay, I get you. I understand now. Okay.
Yeah, because literally, like, what backpacking is literally like everything that like you're not taking luggage. Like you're not.
It's all in your bag.
Everything
Yeah.
is on your bag. Yeah. So
And then
like,
I imagine you're gonna have like a smaller backpack for when you're walking around.
yeah, so I'm actually taking a. Not really for when I'm walking around, but mostly I'm taking a smaller backpack for all my camera stuff.
Yeah, I guess that works too. So like, I had this bag when I was over there, and literally like all my wallet, everything I needed to bring with me, I brought with me. I had a small lock. I just locked it up and literally just carried this around with me.
That's
It
cool.
was great because like if we were ever going through crowded places or like just anything, I can just bring it out to the front and just hold it in front with me.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah, I'm taking all my camera gear. I've literally been buying stuff for my cameras like for this trip as long as possible. Like I'm from super far back because like I mean on the channel that you guys like see this on, I'm gonna post like I guess vlogs you can say.
Yeah.
They're gonna be vlogs about my trip. So yeah, I have like 4 SD cards. I have 3 batteries.
You're definitely prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, my only thing is that I don't think the SD cards are going to be enough because it's 30 days. So what I'm thinking of doing is buying a...
You could try
An
buying
external.
SD cards over there as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I can either buy more SD cards over there or I can just buy an external battery, an external...
Hard drive. I was also
an external hard
thinking
drive.
you're like uploading stuff
That's
to your
it.
laptop
Yeah.
or whatever. Are you
Well-
bringing?
I don't think I'm bringing a laptop. Hey, stop. Where'd you go?
The one behind the mirror. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can continue.
Yeah, I don't think I'm planning on taking a laptop. I still haven't decided if I'm taking a laptop. I think if I take a laptop, then I don't have to worry.
But all your laptops are like actual laptops that you guys
they're
have,
big
right?
laptops.
Yeah, I brought my Surface, and that was great because it's basically a laptop, but it's such small and easy to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my issue is that even if I buy an external hard drive, I still need
Something
something to transfer it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I gotta figure out what I do.
I mean, I didn't know this, but the hostel I went to had laptops, like desktops there that you could sit down and use. So I don't know if every hostel is going to have that or not,
That's
but
true.
that could always be an option. Going to
I'll
a
see.
library, doing it from a library, and uploading it somewhere online.
Yeah, because I have 4. Unless I buy like the max SD card that I can, because I have a 64 gigabyte SD card, then I have 3 32 gigabytes SD cards. So maybe I buy like one SD card of just fucking like a giant SD card. I think the biggest you can get is 124 gigs. I think.
Mm-hmm.
That's something like that, yeah.
And which will run like $100, but it's worth it.
Exactly, true.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta figure. That's the only thing I'm missing on my trip. Literally everything. Like I said, I've been planning a trip out for a year because it's a month-long trip, so I have to fucking plan it out perfectly.
Yeah.
How long is the flight again?
It's like 9 hours.
9 hours?
Some ridiculous shit like that.
My flight back was about 9.5 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized, I just remembered another part of my trip to Japan is that I'm gonna stop by Switzerland first, and then from Switzerland I go to Japan.
Cool. How long are you in Switzerland? It's just like a connecting flight.
Basically, like I stay there for like 4 hours and then I go out, and I just realized like it's gonna be probably like a 21-hour trip. That I kind of did the math, but I probably did it wrong. You know,
Why
as
yes,
usual.
yeah. Well,
No, that's about right.
The 21 hours, I think that's correct.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 2 days traveling, basically.
I thought wouldn't it make more sense to go from East Coast to West Coast and West Coast to Japan?
Usually that's how it goes. Usually
Yeah,
I feel like if
but
you fly to Japan,
it
kind of
was-
like if you fly to Hawaii, you fly to like California
Yeah,
first and you fly
Exactly,
that way.
but due to the fact that it's a cheaper thing because the school wasn't able to pay for like
okay,
the more
so it's-
expensive like quicker
Yeah,
trip.
makes sense. Where are you landing in Switzerland?
Damn, I didn't read it.
No.
Like I didn't read that part, but I know I'm gonna land at Switzerland airport, and then I'll probably get like Swiss chocolate, and then I'll bounce.
Yeah, so I'm landing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to Zurich, Switzerland. I'm excited.
I think it's Zurich.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw a Z in there, so most likely it is Zurich. I'm
Yeah, it's
going
one of the bigger cities.
yeah,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Easy.
Do you have a portable hard drive? Not portable hard drive, portable power bank.
Power bank? What's that? It's like
An external charger.
external charger? No, I don't.
Highly recommend you buy one for the flight.
Yeah, we have. That's actually the next thing. I have it on my Amazon shopping cart. I'm gonna buy one just in case for my trip.
Well, I'm gonna have my Switch. I'm gonna have my DS. I'm gonna have my phone.
But exactly, that's why you should bring one because, like, that's gonna be a couple hour like at least 10-hour flights each way.
Yeah, at least on the flight still, I'm sure like you're gonna have charging.
My flight back didn't.
That's
Damn.
wild. Usually international flights like that they always have.
I know. I was completely surprised.
Who were you flying?
American. We were on an Airbus 383, I think, or something like
Doesn't
that.
make any sense. How the heck did you
Yeah,
not have?
I don't know. We had our TVs. My headphone plug was on the side. It was terrible. It was like I had to hold it there to make sure it worked.
Yeah, that sucks.
They had Game of Thrones though. That surprised me.
That's cool.
Watched a couple episodes of Game of Thrones on the flight, even though I've seen them already. Yeah, but no power banks, no cable, nowhere to plug in phones or anything.
Man, that's so random. That's so weird.
I was very much surprised. I was definitely expecting it. Luckily, I did have a power bank, so
Right.
that's what I used to like charge up my phone, my
So
Switch.
that's dumb.
Hmm.
That sucks.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
but-
what happens?
Flight back is probably going to be the hardest part. You have a super long flight, so I don't know how yours is going to be.
I mean, I don't really care for these flights. Like, I just like okay, I'll just stay here for X amount of time.
Yeah, I have terrible like.
Well, it's not like the actual like flight part. Like everybody that affects people like
It's
different
like
ways.
coming back. Like after when I come back, it's gonna be like the jet lag. You mean or something?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like heading over to Europe, if you do overnight flights, the jet lag isn't that bad. Because basically, it's what you do is you get there in the morning, you stay up until night, and then at night you crash. You get your 10 hours of sleep or whatever. You wake up in the morning, and you're more or less in the rhythm already for that
Exactly.
country. Japan, I don't know how it's gonna be.
Yeah,
'cause
it's gonna be basically day and night. for us.
Yeah.
Yours is gonna be more because you're that's probably like 14 or 15 hours ahead of us.
True.
So that's just gonna be a different beast. I feel like.
I'll warn you guys about anything though. Like if anything pops up in America, I'll warn you, help you out.
Yeah.
You're not 11. Like, why didn't Japan warn us? Like,
I know it's Australia. Australia should have warned us.
Yeah, just I have like terrible issues like standing like still for long periods of time. So like that flight's gonna fucking.
But you said you were taking the sleep.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing it. Honestly, that's the main reason I'm doing it. Because
have you taken it before?
Never.
Well,
I would probably try it before, like not the night before, but like a week before, and see how it affects you. Just because like maybe like you might take the recommended dose and it does nothing for you or something like that.
I think I'll just like take NyQuil or something.
True.
Because NyQuil is what I take when I'm sick. Like that's really when I'm sick. I take NyQuil, I sleep for like 12 hours, and then I wake up feeling perfectly fine.
Exactly.
That's what I've been doing. So yesterday, I took NyQuil probably around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon, passed out, woke up at like midnight, stayed up for like 2 hours, took NyQuil again, and passed out until 10 in the morning.
NyQuil's amazing. NyQuil's godsend. It's awesome.
It works on everyone.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. It's pretty cool.
But emergency, definitely bring it. I would bring night and DayQuil just to have them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm taking like a good decent amount of medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, I brought with me DayQuil, and people on the cruise started getting sick about like day 6 or 7 in, like right before we started getting to our first port calls and stuff like that. You're in an enclosed space basically. Even when you're on land at night, you're on the cruise. You're in an enclosed space. Disease spreads, so everybody was getting sick. I wasn't basically, so I started just giving out my medicine, and
you're the doctor.
Yeah, basically, I gave it all away eventually, and then when we got to Barcelona, the sickness hit me.
Oh man,
and
that
so
sucks. That's
I was
terrible.
just like, my nose is still stuffy now. I still like, when this podcast is over, I'm planning to go back to my house and take more NyQuil, pass out again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I had no medication, and I speak Spanish, but still going to a pharmacy and asking for like cold medication or anything like that. I wasn't too sure just because I don't know the strength of it. I don't know what drugs it's going to be in there, all that stuff. I had a friend of mine that said she went for I think like basically the same thing, cold medication, but it was more like her throat was hurting and stuff like that. And they gave her good stuff, and she like when she took the medication, she got drowsy and all that stuff, and like she had no idea it was going to do that to her.
Right.
So like she was walking around one of our ports just drowsy basically.
Damn, that sucks. That's terrible.
How was the food over there though? Like in the cruise, like do you have like different types of style of restaurants you can go to?
So yeah, I went on Norwegian, which their whole thing
Norwegian's
is like
the best cruise line.
I really enjoyed it. Their whole thing is like freestyle cruising. So they have their main dining rooms, which one is like semi-formal and the other one is casual.
Yeah.
And those have the same menus that more or less change as the cruise goes throughout, as the food runs out and this and that.
Yeah, you gotta change it up, I guess.
They have their full buffet, which is like morning they have breakfast, during lunch they have different things, and at night they have different themes. So like one was like Korean night, another one was like Asian night, another one was Spanish night, Italian night, world night, stuff like that, and that changed the food.
Awesome.
That's really cool.
In the buffet, and then throughout the ship there was different style of restaurants. So there was an Italian restaurant, a French bistro, a tabashi things, that what it's called, where they make the food right in front of you. Yeah, they had that. They had a sushi.
Hibachi or?
Where they make the food right in front of you.
I know what you mean though, yeah. For sure.
They had a sushi place, a noodle bar.
That's cool.
Steakhouse. They had a Brazilian churrascaria, which I really, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically an all-you-can-eat steakhouse. So you sit down and they give you this little marker that one side is green, the other side is red. if you want meat, you put up green, and they walk around with different types and cuts of meat.
Before. Yeah, cool.
And they like cut it for you and put it on your plate. And once you get full, you flip it over to red, and they're supposed to offering you meat. But most places don't.
Yeah.
I really wanted to try it. I couldn't, sadly. I had a $100 bill with me throughout the cruise that I had just in case. I wanted to use it for blackjack towards the end of the cruise, this and that. And I had it in my passport. And I took my passport with me in one of the port calls. And I took it out to get it stamped in one of the port calls. And I saw the $100 bill in there. And I thought I put it in my wallet. But I guess I just put it in my bag or something. And by the time I got back to the cruise that night, it was gone. So I completely lost $100.
What? No way! I'd be so pissed.
Yeah, that's
so like on board there was also a cigar lounge,
and
cool. They sold cigars. I wanted to try that, couldn't because the $100.
$100, damn.
Yeah,
I would've
no, it wasn't $100. It was because I lost $100. I couldn't make myself afford that.
I see. Yeah, that's fucking. I would love to do that.
I know the ship I was called was the Epic, which is like. It was really weird. The weirdest part about this trip was in the staterooms when you would walk in, and it wasn't like the bathroom was altogether separated. You would walk in, the shower would be to one side, and then you would have your bathroom on the other side. And then your sink was just basically out in the middle of the stateroom.
Huh.
And so if you had to use the bathroom or whatever, there was a curtain in the middle of the room that you just close, and that was basically the separator for the bathroom.
What the hell?
That's interesting.
And it was, you could hear everything with that, and it was very interesting with rooming with somebody you don't know that well. Mm-hmm. Very interesting.
Right, of course.
That's cool.
The Epic was built in France, and it's the only Norwegian ship ever built in France.
Cool.
And there's several reasons why. Bathroom situation is one of those reasons, most likely. But yeah, this ship was the first one with an ice bar in it. So like, it's a Swedish. I think it's Swedish, or it's like one of the vodka companies, whatever. That's like basically a bar made out of ice. Huh. The walls are ice, the bar counter is ice, everything is ice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You have to like give you jackets before you walk in. It was $25, so I was gonna do it, but again because I had lost money, didn't do it again.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
The churrasqueria, I wanted to do that too.
The what?
The churrasqueria, the Brazilian churrasqueria.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Wanted to do that, couldn't do that. Yeah, but there was also an Irish pub on board. Yeah, there were different food options.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
interesting.
So tell us about your game.
What game?
Oh, well, you said you had a little game for us.
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah, the game.
Do you guys know what the Onion is?
The Indian?
The Onion.
Oh, the Onion.
The satirical news site? Yeah.
Oh, we wanted to guess which one's real, which is not?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, no problem.
So for people that don't know, The Onion is like Gabe said, it's a satirical news site where they always come up with like crazy fucking like stories. So I have headlines here. I have a couple headlines here, and you guys gotta pick if it's real,
Alright,
or it's not.
I'm excited for this.
Alright, ready?
So let's go ahead and do this. I'm ready.
Strapped County sacks Santa to save $660.
What?
Strapped County sacks Santa to save $660.
Is this like, is there any country that we can, like any state, country that we know of, or not? Or no, it's just the title.
That's just a headline, dude.
Okay, that's the headline. Alright,
It's just a recent headline?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's just a random headline.
Okay.
I think this is fake.
I'm gonna say true. I don't know why. I feel like it's true.
I feel like it's fake though.
It's real.
Damn.
Rutter's news site posted that.
Okay.
Yard sale reeks of divorce. There's a headline.
That's an interesting one, and I can believe that one, honestly. Yard sale.
Yeah, it's such a vague one.
Is that fake?
Do you think it's real?
Yeah.
Fake.
Damn.
Alright, he starts getting Starts getting good. Accused Nigerian comic to get the last laugh on drug cops.
I have a feeling that's real for some reason.
Say it again, please. I really want to hear this one again.
Accused Nigerian comic to get last laugh on drug cops.
I think that's real.
Yeah, that sounds
It's
real.
real.
Yeah, that's,
Rudders again.
that's just a... Why is Rudders... Is Rudders the Onion too? What is this?
Apparently, yeah. The letter G goes missing at Scrabble Championship.
You know, like... that would be hilarious. But that's fake though. That has to be fake. I don't think that one's real. That one sounds hilarious. I love that one.
Oh my god, I want it to be real. So I'm gonna say real.
It's real. USA
Yes.
Damn, dude. That's crazy. Imagine that scandals. That's hilarious.
24 more bodies found in Lake Wabigon.
2
What
dozen?
the hell's... No, that's fake. What's walking on?
It's a lake. What's the name of a lake?
Really?
How many?
Wabigon. No, but it's fake.
I know, it's fake.
2 dozen.
I was gonna be like, oh, I feel like I would have heard about that.
That's 24 people dead.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Unicorn found in backyard having a tea party.
Okay, I mean... it could be because of like how you have like some little kids like playing with unicorns.
What?
I
No.
understand what he's
unicorn,
saying.
like plushies, you know. But
Oh,
like,
okay, okay.
That's fake.
I'm gonna say it's real because I feel like it's too outlandish to be fake.
Real. CBS News.
God damn it, CBS.
It's if it was fake, it would have been boring. I feel like.
Alright. Chupacabra found? Question mark.
That's the headline.
Chupacabra
That's the
found? Question mark.
No, what the fuck is the headline?
Including the beard.
Yes.
That's fucking fake. I hate that tagline so much. That's fake. I hate it.
Fake, yeah.
It's real. CBS News.
God damn it, CBS.
Come on.
Let's read the headline. Chupacabra found? Question mark.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
God.
Strapped Harrisburg hopes to cash in its Wild West collection.
Say again?
Strapped Harrisburg hopes to cash in its Wild West collection.
Not a person or a place?
I don't know.
I think it's a person.
It's Harrisburg. Sounds like a place.
Yeah, it sounds like a place. I mean, it could be a last name.
Yeah.
I guess it can. Yeah.
I'm gonna say fake though. It feels like a fake to me.
I'm
But
gonna
I'm
go
saying
true.
fake to everything.
Yeah.
Real. Rudders.
Real.
Oh my god,
Fucking Rudders, bro.
assholes. I just can't believe this.
Woman guts horse, strips, and climbs in for photos.
That's real.
That can be real. I can.
I feel like I
It's
heard
real.
about that. Yeah.
MSNBC, and I actually heard about that one.
Yeah, I heard
That's
about that
crazy.
one.
I can. That definitely. Like, I can feel that being real. Honest. Some crazy people out there. Honestly.
Really crazy.
This one doesn't really make sense. Harley Davidson and Jack Daniels to collaborate on felony.
On a felony?
On felony, it says.
I think that's fake.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah, I don't understand what
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
Study finds every style of parenting produces disturbed, miserable adults.
True.
True, I suppose.
False. Yeah.
it could be true.
Yeah.
It probably
Nah,
should
we got
be
wrecked.
true.
We got wrecked.
4,500,000 unsold Earth Day issues of Time trucked to landfill. For those of you that don't know, Earth Day issues of Time is I think it was like a documentary somebody did. Trucked to landfill, 4,500,000 copies.
True. I can see that being true.
I think true.
Nope, fake.
False.
That's
Okay.
good then, I guess.
Yeah. Giant spider has Giant spiders has New Yorkers in its web. What?
Oh,
That's
Giant
real.
spider has New Yorkers in its web.
that makes sense. That's real. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Rudders.
Yeah.
That's onion too. It has to be an
It
onion.
has to be onion too.
Yeah.
Parishioners.
Catholic. The
Like people that go to a parish are called parishioners. Parishioners.
Oh,
I think
got you.
I think
Okay.
it's yeah.
But I've never heard. I guess
That's fine.
parish.
Go for
I
it.
think this is like the people who work
Right.
in
Maybe.
the parish.
Asked to attend church unarmed.
I think that's real.
That's real.
Yeah, true.
That's
MSNBC.
That's funny.
Local raccoons once again take the fall for area man.
What?
Local raccoons once again take the fall for area man.
What the fuck?
True.
Area, man?
That's
I don't know what area man is.
I think
Alabama or Georgia.
I think this is fake.
Fake.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
nice.
good.
Local child has run-of-the-mill imagination.
That's fake.
True.
Fake.
Yeah. That feels like a fake because of like how it's been worded, you know? It's like obvious it's fake. Like it's like fake news.
Yeah, I got you. Ready? This is my favorite one. When pumpkins attack.
I can see this being as real because I remember back then.
You gotta talk about pumpkin?
No,
Yeah.
but there was a TV show where they would throw pumpkins at far distance.
What does that have to do with
Every
anything?
October. No, because like you know you can have like when pumpkins attack, like they're attacking with pumpkins. You know, they like build trebuchets just to launch like pumpkins across a
They
field.
build what?
Trebuchets just to launch pumpkins across a field.
They build what?
Am I not saying it correctly?
I don't know what you're saying.
Trebuchets.
What is that?
It's like a medieval weapon. It's like a catapult,
So a catapult.
but it's a trebuchet. It's even
How do
stronger.
you spell it? You don't know.
TREB
TREBEB?
ECHET. I think. I'm just giving you a good guess.
Trebuchet. Oh, because there's a T at the end of it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah?
Yeah,
A
that's fine.
trebuchet is a type of catapult.
So a catapult.
So a catapult, yeah. What's categorized as a type? Why is it a type of catapult, not a catapult?
Because a catapult is more simpler. You just like that. But trebuchet has like a thing with weights, so it makes the throw even stronger. Because like the weight, like the momentum, like it pushes the momentum, so like it goes even farther and stronger.
So instead of using tension, it uses momentum.
Think so. I'm not the info on it. Keem, look at him. Look at him. He's about to like break everything. Look at this formation. But yeah, I know. I don't know much about it. That's what I'm just saying.
I now that you said the weights, I know which one. you're
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
About.
I know. Which one, I looked at the pictures. I know what it is.
I didn't.
I assumed it was a catapult.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah,
See,
very
I
shame.
won this round.
Yeah, you won this one.
But
This round,
is it
Spider-Man.
real or fake anyhow? The picture.
It's real. USA Today.
Yeah, I knew it. Because like there was a show where you pumpkin. Every October there was a show. I always watch it like in the old house, like when I was smaller.
The old house.
The old house. Yeah.
Yeah, the old house. It was a show where like people just put pumpkins on like these trebuchets or like catapults or whatever, and you just launch it across the field. Sometimes it would just explode. Sometimes some people would like launch it, but then the thing that they launched it, like sometimes it was like really elastic, so it just went back towards them and hit them in the face.
Oh, because they had to make it?
Yeah, they had to make it themselves.
Oh,
they couldn't
okay,
have
that
anything
makes so
like
much more
preset.
sense. Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It
Do
was-
you remember when we went to the Red Bull Flug Tag?
Red Bull.
Red Bull Flug Tag. That thing where like people had to make their own like gliders, and yet they went off like a platform, and then they had to try to go like as far distance as possible, and like, it goes like over the ocean.
Wow.
So that goes like a really high platform, and you have to try to get as much distance as possible.
Was I there?
Yeah, we all went. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Like it's like a huge Red Bull event,
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
yeah, so it's like
I don't remember
whoever
that,
makes
though.
the best glider like wins like a prize, like wins money.
I don't
Yeah.
remember at all.
You
that.
should. You're probably young, but yeah, we all went.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was awesome though. Yeah, I don't know why I just thought of that. Area man could eat. What the fuck is area man?
There has to be something with area man. Like who is he? Like what has he done?
Who is area
Well,
man?
I think that's fake, right? Because area man once again, well, fake was last time.
You're right. Yeah, it's fake.
Okay.
Dad recounts amazing story of how through quick thinking he saved $4.27.
Real.
What? It's too
I'll-
specific to be real. Yeah.
I'd say real though for me.
Fake.
Fake. Alright. Well, I lost it.
All right. Poll. 1 in 5.
Here we go.
1 in 5 Americans believe Obama is a cactus.
I mean, like,
I'm hoping
I can,
it's
I can
fake.
believe that.
I wish it was real. I wish it was
it's
real. That'd be
fake,
so
it's
funny.
fake.
I was hoping.
Alright, last one.
Yeah.
Man attempts to smoke crack in ICU, almost burns down hospital.
Real.
Definitely real. That has to be real. Like, that makes so much sense.
And I took out the beginning word because it would have been so easy.
Florida man?
Florida
Florida
man.
man.
Florida man. Easy.
Florida man.
And if you say Florida man, we're always going to say real.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, you can't
Everything
ever just
happened
say
in
it.
Florida.
That's hilarious. I love that they just post everything about Florida man, whatever they
Did you ever do that thing that I sent you that I was like, if you look up your date of birth on Florida man, see what story comes up?
No, I've not.
No? Alright, we're gonna do that all right now.
Okay.
Gabe, did you ever do it?
I did.
You did it? Alright, we're gonna do
There
it
wasn't
again.
anything too interesting.
No? So just put Florida man.
Okay.
And then your date of birth. So I'm gonna put September 4th. Gabe, do yours.
Okay.
Florida man, June 24th.
Oh wow, I found one that was last year.
God damn.
Okay, I got mine.
I got mine.
Alright, what's yours, Gabe?
Florida man kills 74-year-old grandmother in her nudist colony apartment.
That's interesting.
Jesus Christ.
That's really interesting. Alright, for me, I have Florida man pleads guilty to scheme to market dietary supplements.
To market dietary supplements?
He pleads guilty too. It's amazing.
So I got you guys beat. Florida man flashes buttocks at IHOP after impersonating a police officer to get free food.
What the fuck?
What a headline.
What a headline. That's amazing, actually.
A match made on I-95. Florida man uses signs on his car to find love.
That's hot.
What? He just found on his car to find love. That's hilarious. That's great.
Wait, there was another one. Florida man reveals why he remained on the hood of the car going 70 miles per hour.
The fuck?
That's actually hilarious.
Florida man is amazing. Shit's so good.
Florida
And this
man.
is all the same Florida man. It just he just does all this random
It's
stuff.
all the same person.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
all powerful.
Florida man is his name.
Yeah. So those people who think Florida people are just crazy, no. It's just one guy whose
Right.
name is Florida
Exactly,
man.
yep.
Easy.
For all the confusion going out there.
Oh man, that's funny. What time are we at?
We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes.
Alright, cool.
We made a lot of time. We did very well this podcast.
Yeah, because Frankie wasn't here.
Yeah,
we
true.
can get so much done without him here.
I talked a lot too.
Yeah, I'm very proud of you, Gabe. That was good.
Yeah, usually
You
Frankie
didn't,
doesn't.
you didn't get caught off by Frank.
Usually Frankie doesn't let you talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode.
It was very fun. I liked it a lot. I liked the discussion. I liked hearing about the trip. It was super cool.
Yeah, it was fun because Frankie wasn't here.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys let us know if he should be here more often.
He
or not.
wasn't showing his feet in my face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He wasn't being obnoxious. So yeah, make sure you follow us on Instagram if you haven't.
Like, comment, and share.
Yes,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
like, comment, and share this video, and make sure you subscribe.
And don't forget.
Don't let T Series win.
Too late, I think.
That's too late.
Yeah.
James.
It's a little bit too late.
And don't forget to comment on our Instagram, like the page, double tap that picture. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Twitter.
Know what I'm saying?
Don't forget
Oh
about
yes,
Twitter.
we made a Twitter.
Yes, that's true.
The Den Podcast
Something.
on the fuck. What was it?
Here, I got you. I'll go to it right now.
I got it.
No, I got it.
No, I got it.
No, I got it. I got it.
The Den. I hit the wrong thing.
It's okay. No worries.
And it's not okay, actually.
I'm sorry.
I should not have hit
The Den Podcast _.
Okay, the
That's
Den
what it
Podcast _.
Yeah, there's
Don't
no
forget
period
about
in
the,
this one.
Yeah, I couldn't. It got taken. I was so mad.
That's terrible.
I know.
That's unbelievable.
I know. I'm so pissed.
Wow.
So I was gonna say that next episode, I was gonna talk about the stickers that we're having made because I'm excited for them, but
Super excited.
it doesn't. The scheduling wouldn't make sense because by the time. So technically, for the next episode that you guys see, our stickers will be here. But by the time you guys see this episode,
It's gonna be a while. so it
the
doesn't even
stickers
matter.
would have been here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, we're gonna post it on our Instagram.
It doesn't matter. Just
We're gonna-
keep scamming.
You
Yeah,
guys,
so we're making-
know we're recording these. I'm
Yeah. So we're making hopefully you guys seen our logo. It's on our Instagram. It's our profile picture on Instagram and on Twitter and on YouTube. So it's just that with like our Instagram handle at the bottom of it, and so we're just gonna paste the stickers all over the place. You know, it's just for like marketing, and we're gonna put them on our phones, put it on our laptops. I'm gonna give them out to people I work with. You guys are gonna give them out. So give them out to people.
Oh, it's gonna be perfect. Every time we record an episode, the
Exactly.
sticker will be there.
I'm a marketing genius. It's a plug.
There you
That's
go.
why I told you gotta put it on your laptop.
Come on.
And
Put her on King.
yeah, we get sample on our samples should be here tomorrow.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's 9 samples, and then if we decide that we like it, then we're just gonna buy them in bulk.
Awesome.
We're gonna buy like 1,000 stickers.
I can
Cool.
I can walk around MDC and just like
You should.
them on-
That's exactly that's the point. See, when people see that, they're like, oh, "What is this?" And they follow our Instagram. It's like, "Oh, a podcast," and then
I'll walk around MMC and put them on MMC.
there you go. We need to. I'm gonna do it too. So we should do that.
I'll do it at BBC. There we go.
There you go.
easy.
Yeah, we'll do it at both. Well, you're probably gonna be on campus more often than I am.
And you can spread them around London as well. I mean, well, not London. Sorry,
Around the world.
Yeah, so
Dude.
I trip.
Around the world.
I'll do it in Panama.
There you go.
There you go.
easy.
Yeah, this.
We're covering all the. I'll go to Japan.
We're gonna be worldwide, bro. We're gonna be worldwide. I'm just gonna give them out to a ton of people.
Yeah.
And just ask them to like put it on their phones and stuff, and then we give them out to the people we know, and then we.
Make
And then
pop
they remove
pockets.
it later,
paste
but you
them.
know.
I actually found the website to make pop sockets,
That's cool. And we
but
can
it's just I
make a
feel like the
pop
design would be.
socket,
But yeah, like it would
But-
just be the logo.
and let's do that another time though. Let's not do that right now.
No, of course not.
That's probably something personally
Huh?
I might do. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
like
go for
a
it.
personal buy.
Yeah, that's like nowhere near like anytime
Yeah.
soon.
No.
But yeah, I'm excited for the stickers. I
Indeed.
love our logo. I think our logo looks sick.
I
Of
love
course,
it, yeah.
I like it a lot. I like the water. It's very flowy. It's cool.
Yeah, it's just it looks so clean. It's awesome.
Shout out to the guy who designed it. What was his name?
Oh, some guy on Fiverr. I don't know. I find everything on Fiverr. Fiverr's awesome. So yeah, so just make sure you follow us on Instagram. That's at the Den Dot Podcast. THEDEN dot as in period. PODCAST podcast.
There you
The
go.
Den Dot Podcast.
And don't forget our Twitter handle, THEDENPODCAST_.
Underscore. That's in the
Underscore.
line that goes under.
The smaller line, the one that goes
The
to the
line that
bottom.
goes under.
The underline.
The underscore.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's probably a name that you should use for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're geniuses. Yeah, guys, thanks for listening.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah.
There you go. Woohoo.
Ah.